What's up guys, David Brickley, owner and CEO of STN Digital. Welcome to our headquarters here in San Diego. Let's go ahead and give you a little tour. All right, we are here in the kitchen where a lot of the employees spend their time making sure they're all good on coffee, Red Bull, protein bars, etc. Trying to keep everybody stocked up. We got a lot of, pure protein kind bars. I'm all about staying healthy, so no candy, nothing like that. As we go into the refrigerator, one big thing that everybody's big fans of course, is iced coffee and Red Bull. If there's ever late night, Super Bowl Sunday, things like that where we have to go all in, people are all about it. So there's a refrigerator. Moving on, this is kind of where all the magic happens, as you can say, here at the company. This is where we produce a lot of our content. So as you can see right now, we're set up for kind of a confessional style interview situation. We do have our podcast that we do on a weekly basis over on this side that can be lit up accordingly. But this is where we do a lot of mock-ups for our clients. So we can do photography, video, we can set up this space however we want. And that's a really tough place to find in San Diego, is kind of that office space with the creative space. So we constantly have to do mock-ups, we constantly have to do rehearsals here in studio. So having a warehouse space, high ceilings, having the ability to kind of move stuff around and light it in different ways is super valuable. So this is where the production team does a lot of their damage. As you can see right now, things are everywhere because we're currently mocking up and we're currently doing some rehearsals for some of our future content. As we go down this way, we recently added a couple different conference rooms. So this is yet another conference room. As you walk in here, you can see yet another whiteboard, which people cannot get enough. I cannot buy enough of these for the employees, but this is just one area that people can take calls with clients, or they can collaborate and start looking at ideas. Almost every single idea at the company starts with a whiteboard session, and then it gets to a pitch, and then the client hopefully approves at that point. So this is one of the conference rooms. As you can see, we have some photography that we shot at the SAG Awards and the Emmys. Leo, Uza Aduba, obviously both incredible actors. This is my office. So it took me 5 years to have my own office, which was a very, very big deal. Of course, kind of where it all started, Kobe, one of my favorite quotes, execution, stop talking and put in the work. I think a lot of people talk about their amazing ideas, but they never want to execute it. So that's what we try to do here. And that's why I think our partners really enjoy us. Let's head this way past the kitchen into the lobby. We have our TV here with a lot of our different case studies that when you walk in, you can kind of see some of the cool stuff we've been working on. As you flip around, we got the robot that was at the iHeartRadio Awards back in, 2018. We've used this a lot, and this guy can really get a lot of great content. Right here as well, Jason Derulo at the iHeart Awards, worked with him, very, very good guy. All right, so as I told you before, we need a lot of conference space. Let's see if anybody's in here real quick. Hopefully not. They're not. So yeah, not a really big deal, but yet another space that you can collaborate. We have a whiteboard, as I said. And then this was a activation we did with John Hamm, one of my favorite actors of Mad Men, backstage at the Emmys. So we like to put pictures up and videos up of stuff that we've done just to let people know what we do and also kind of inspire us for maybe the next ideation session. This side is kind of the place where everybody hangs out. We have our lunch table. As you can kind of see, this is kind of the playground. Social media, digital marketing, there's a lot of stress that goes into it. So anytime you can let some stress out, that was the ultimate goal. So as you can tell, one of my passions is basketball. So have a full court, not full court, but at least a 10-foot hoop that you can shoot, at least get your free throws to a good place. And then we got Pop-A-Shot. I missed that, but 90 points. I'm the all-time record holder. Everybody understands that. And of course, we got our logo, the GOAT, as I'm sure you're going to see a lot of around the office. That's an animation one of our designers created that we thought was really cool. This is our red carpet station. We can shoot mock-ups here, but it's mostly for maybe holiday parties when people come into the office, or even if employees want to take some shots. It's kind of our mini mock-up of a red carpet with the STN step and repeat. We have foosball as you walk back and not trip over yourself. We have a little bit of putt-putt golf. So again, this is where people, if they're working in the war room, as we'll go into in a little bit, and they're working on a lot of stuff, they're in Excel sheets, they're doing copywriting, just take a little bit of a load off. I wish people used it more, but it's one of those ideas to get people out of the day-to-day stuff. Once again, as you can tell, there's a theme going on here. In this station, if you're ever going into an Excel sheet, you ever need to focus and put your headphones on, not be bothered, we have a couple cubicles really that you can get out of the office and not be distracted by someone like me talking too loud. As we rope around this side, we call it Modern Times. Every one of our spaces is named after a beer, since San Diego is such a big beer city. Got Chelsea and Isabella working very hard here at STN. We have our logos over here. We have a whiteboard wall, again, another theme. You see whiteboard walls everywhere, whiteboards everywhere. We're constantly ideating and trying to think of things like that. Let's wrap around and I'll show you the war room. All right, so now we're in we call it the brew room now. It used to be called the war room, but a lot of social media companies and teams, they have some type of version of a war room where they can have a bunch of TVs they're looking at, and they can use that for copyright. They can use that to cover the event as fast and as efficient as humanly possible. So as we walk in here, as you can tell, it's kind of set up like control room style, where everybody can look at the TVs, shout out highlights, shout out different things that we need to capture in order to cover the event well. So we've done Super Bowls in here, Olympics, the Emmys, the SAG Awards, you name it, we've done it when it comes to entertainment and sports, and this is kind of where all that happens. But on a day-to-day basis is obviously an open office environment where everybody's also working and servicing the clients as best as we can. So this is all of that, and we'll go back to the conference room. All right, so this is the Mission Conference Room. This is one of our larger conference rooms where we have a lot of our team meetings. Again, you can tell more whiteboards, a large TV screen where we can pull up anything, whether it be a client call or maybe a deck that we're doing. And then even though this is kind of old school, I'm a really visual person. So ever since the beginning of the company, we've had this calendar system that we can look out and see all the different events that were upcoming and that are coming up in the future months. So we're always looking 90 days out. And as we book different events, as we have things coming up, whether it be the Emmys, whether it be the Super Bowl, or whether it even be a holiday party or summer party, we put it all up here so we can all always be looking at that and keep that in mind. One last thing I'll show you is our core values. We have this printed up all over the office. And I think the great news is a lot of our employees really abide by this: positive, respect, honest, professional, friendly, and dependable. We want to have a good time here. I enjoy when people are laughing. And although there may be some stressful moments, as long as people are being friendly and honest and professional, not only with clients, but with each other, really big on family and really big on everybody enjoying coming to work and enjoying and having a smile on their face, their coworkers and colleagues. So this is the conference room, and this is pretty much it, man. This has been really cool to show you guys the entire office space, and hope you enjoyed it. Now get out.